Joining me now is Georgia Congressman Austin Scott, a member of the House Intelligence, Armed Services, Rules, and Agricultural Committees. Congressman, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Maria.
So your reaction first on this China story and whether or not we keep missing the boat in terms of stopping this massive surveillance that the CCP has in place in America.
Yeah, China is no longer, an economic competitor. They're an adversary. And so, again, we can't simply pretend that they're not doing this and that they're not going to take advantage of the information that they have on the United States of America. They are our adversary. It's a choice that they've made, and we have to counter them, Maria. And so we're going to spend some money to take them out of our telecom networks, but I expect that they have been listening to anything and everything that elected officials and people who run companies have been saying and doing and texting over the last several years. And so it's not something that we can ignore. Obviously, we didn't get the drone language in the NDAA, but I would just remind you of this. In just over 40 days, we're going to control the agencies, and some of the things that we did not get in legislation, we're going to be able to do through the executive branch, Maria, and I expect Donald Trump and his team will do a pretty good job of protecting us from the Chinese.
So do you think the executive branch can do an executive order about not buying drones from DJI? That's a Chinese drone maker.
I think that we can make it very difficult for the Chinese to do business inside the United States of America.
Okay. And in terms of that $3 billion that's being allocated for telecom companies to get the Huawei equipment out, I mean, that seems like an awfully low number, sir.
I agree. And, the telecom companies have some responsibility in this as well. They have acknowledged and they have worked with our agencies pretty closely. And I think that, you'll see them working closer with, CISA and the FBI to find out exactly what the Chinese have been doing and how we make sure that this doesn't happen again. The Chinese are very aggressive. Again, they are not our economic competitor anymore. They are our adversary, and it's a very serious issue. Knowledge is power, and they're going to take all of the knowledge that they've gained and they're going to use it against us.
Absolutely, and they have been doing it already, undermining America at every turn.